Okay, let me start by saying that every build must be geared towards your own play style. What you want your role to be in the group. Do you want to be a forerunner, a healer, a mismatch with everything, or you want to be a solo player, so you build around that. The release of the 1.6.1 quality update brought loadout, a beautiful way to try new builds and switch gears on the fly when not in combat, and has changed the game a lot. With it came an increase in backpack capacity and minimum, fix some bugs here and there. And if you want me to make a video about what I think about the update, leave a comment in the section below. Okay, so this is what I think. Been playing the game from the beta and spent so many hours trying to figure out the best way to gear up that fits my play style. I love the last stand. I think it's beautiful. You get to show off your best gear and work together as a team. I play in the dark zone not too often, and I love PVE. The division is the game that makes it possible to customize almost everything. Get your gear that you may like, try it, and if not, change it or whatever. But your success in this game, be it in a group or a solo, depends highly on your knowledge of what works better in any scenario. I started this channel to get out here and share my personal experience as an agent who grinds and study the games to maximize my success rate, and I think it's up there with most people. This is part of the series that I started on this channel to try new gear sets and makes it easy for you agents to customize it to your own style of play. This is going to be the best that I've ever tried in the last stand since the update 1.6.1, and I've had so many PvE success with it, and I'm really digging it. This build is so strong, but I believe it's the most underused and most underestimated build in the whole game. To achieve the best in the slot as an agent, you will need to piece together the necessary gear, and let me take you through how I achieve my build. For the chest piece, you need a vigorous high-end piece, and you want to roll into firearms. The major attributes should be held for extra stamina, and I have skill haste roll on there for better cooldowns. This build will make you super tanky that you wouldn't even believe it in the last stand. When everything is normalized, you'll be doing a lot of damage with this. For the minor attributes, you want to have ammo capacity. Still looking for the best vigorous chest piece that I can find in the future. What the vigorous will do is grant you with overheal all the time, and because in the last stand everybody is constantly healing, you'll be getting overheal all the time, which is a great piece to have. To talk about the main gear for this build is going to be the final measure. I don't know if you don't know the talents on the final measure. The 2 set bonus will grant you 25 exotic damage resilient, guys. And in this current state of the game where seeker mines are on the roll, you'll be able to eat so many seeker mines, especially from the tactician's authority 1 kill seeker mine meta. Let's talk about the 3 set bonus. What it's going to grant you is going to be 15% protection from elites. It makes it a great build not only for PvP but also for PvE, where enemies are all elites. Finally, the 4 set piece bonus is going to grant you the ability to catch grenades like Bruno Mars. But this ability happens every 8 seconds, and it will make a difference in the last time when agents are throwing grenades and have short bow champions knee pads. And you don't only defuse grenades, but you also get to keep them. So when your enemy throws a grenade, you eat it and you spit it back for them. And this is pretty awesome. With this build, I have the final measure marked to roll into firearms. For major attributes, you want exotic damage resilience for extra tankiness. And if you find one with band resistance on it, that will make the build complete for PvP. But I'm rocking damage to elites, which is also great for PvE as well. I'm currently thinking about having another final measure build just for PvP, and I'll be looking forward to grabbing one with band resistance on it. For mods, you want to use only skill haste mod so you can use your skill more frequently. I'm using the firearms mod with skill haste on them. Let's talk about the knee pads. It's going to be the final measure knee pads roll into stamina. For major attributes, you want to roll into health for extra toughness. Make no mistake, guys, because you have exotic damage resilience doesn't mean you're going to be invincible to bullets. So you want to be able to survive longer on any 1v1 encounter, so you want to be having a little bit of toughness and stamina to keep your player going. What you should be looking out for in the minor attributes should be bend resistance, and I'm currently looking for a guard roll knee pads for this build, and it's still a work in progress. For mods, you want firearms skill haste mod and first aid self heal. Let's talk about the backpack that I'm rocking. This is going to be the final measure backpack roll into firearms. You need to aim for the highest stat as possible. For major attributes, you must roll health for toughness, and ammo capacity is preferred for minor attributes. All the mods that I'm going to use in this build is going to be firearms skill haste mod with only one stamina skill haste mod on the chest piece. Let's talk about the glove. You want to grab the best savage glove that you can ever find. Roll into stamina. For major attributes, you want the one with critical hit chance and critical hit damage roll on there, coupled with skill haste. I have enemy ammo damage on mine, but as I said, it's still a work in progress. What savage gloves grant you is going to be 7% critical hit chance to all enemies out of cover, and because everyone in the last stand is 99% of the time out of cover, you're going to do a crazy amount of damage. Finally, for the final measure holster, to be able to make the fourth talent or the fourth bonus be activated so that you'll be able to catch your grenades, you want to find the one with the highest stat rolled across all boards, and that is the one that anyone will prefer. For major attributes, you must roll into reload speed for quick reload times, and I cannot really stress enough about that. So let's talk about the weapons that I'm going to be using for this build. So you can use any gun of your taste if you want to use SMGs, LMGs, ARs, whatever that suits you, you want to be using. But for this build, I'm going to be using the assault rifle as my primary, and in this build I went with an LVOA. That's C. The talents that I have on the gun is going to be deadly, responsive, and competent. For the mods, I'm using the SR7 suppressor for critical hit chance and critical hit damage, but you can also use the loud vent break suppressor, which does the same thing as well. I stick with this hand stab under barrel for extra reload speed time, and it also comes to roll with critical hit damage and accuracy. For the magazine, you want an extended magazine with critical hit chance and critical hit damage. You want to find the one with the guard roll, the one that has the most stats on them. For the scope, you want to stick with the VS1 scope for extra headshot damage, and if possible, if you can find some roll with critical hit chance and critical hit damage with it, just run with it. For the secondary gun, I'm using the MP5ST with high critical hit chance of 22% damage, with deadly, responsive, and unforgiving roll in the tail slot. For the mods, you want to use the loud vent break muzzle mod with critical hit chance and critical hit damage roll on it. The under barrel that you must use is going to be the small grip with critical hit chance and critical hit damage. And as I can see where this is going, everything is going to be critical hit chance and critical hit damage, because that is where you output so much DPS, guys. You also need an extended magazine with the maximum magazine size that you can find, with critical hit chance and critical hit damage roll on that. The scope that I use for this build is going to be C79 scope with critical hit chance and critical hit damage and headshot damage as well. And let's talk about the skills that you want to be running with this final measure build. You want to be using the survival station and a booster shot for extra resilience. I know that you're always tanky. You're already tanky, but if you have extra damage resilience, you'll be able to drop your enemies down all the time. In any 1v1 encounter, you will be eating all the grenades and just be dropping people all over the place. And with 30% critical hit chance that I was able to achieve on this build, coupled with 110 critical hit damage while having 32% skill haste and maintaining 35% exotic damage resilience, I was so super tanky in the last stand game, and I was able to do so much damage to so many people. And in case they throw any grenades, I was always focusing and shooting on them, because I will be able to defuse the grenades anytime, and that gives me the ability to be able to focus on shooting them rather than chasing the rabbit all over the place. So what I want you guys to do is just to try this build, customize it to your own preference, customize it to your own style of play, and I promise you, you will never go back. I'll leave a video at the end that you can check out my last stand game that I played with my friends. And if you have any comments or any questions, you can just feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this video, and if you still want me to give you this awesome division content, then subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching this video, and peace out.
Capture and defend those objectives. Get out there. Hostiles control Alpha. Hostiles have just taken the lead.
Turret is now active at Charlie. The turret has been activated at Charlie. They've taken Bravo. Bravo's gone neutral.
now control Bravo.
The fortification is under fire.
Charlie's confirmed neutral. Your spawn relay is now inactive.
Fortification at Charlie has been eliminated.
Pulse beacon just marked a hostile. We've got Bravo.
Turret is enabled at Charlie. Hostiles are firing on a fortification.
We've taken Charlie. Your spawn relay is active.
Seconds until tactical boost can be enabled. Can be activated.
Bravo's now neutral. We've got Bravo. kills is active for rogue agents. Points multiplier is now up and running.
A fortification is now taking fire.
Bravo's gone neutral.
Fortification destroyed at Charlie.
Charlie's gone neutral. Your spawn relay is now deactivated.
Fortification at Charlie has been destroyed.
We own Bravo. Charlie's ours. Your spawn relay is now active. Bravo's neutral.
Turret activated at Charlie.
They've taken Bravo. We've got half the data we need. Buddy spawn is active. Bravo's confirmed neutral.
Points for kills available at the tactical boost station.
by the enemy. Charlie is now neutral. Your spawn relay has been deactivated.
Fortification at Charlie is taking fire. Fortification at Charlie has been eliminated. Rogue agents are assaulting a fortification.
Bravo's now neutral. Relay is active. Rogue agents have points multiplier active.
Turret is now active at Charlie.
Hostiles now control Bravo.